Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. Welcome back to the channel. One here, your resident guitar player / M tester for the day, coming to you from Ceria Tone HQ down in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And today we have a returning guest. This is the FAS 50. So the layout and the specs of the amp, all the switches and whatnot, I already did it in the previous video, but for the sake of the video again, let's just recap. So we do have normal and overdrive level over here. That's the preamp. For the preamp, we have your bass, middle, and treble over here. You have your master level for normal channel and overdrive channel. We have presence and as well as depth. So on the switches over here, that's the clean and crunch mode for the clean channel, as well as bright switches for the clean channel again. And for the overdrive section, this here down here is actually a channel switching switch. So it's in front. I love it. And we do have a foot switch jack over at the back, so if you want to change your channel using your foot switch pedal and whatnot, or using your multitudes of loop switches, you can do that as well. But for this video's sake, I'm just gonna flick the toggle switch over here, and we do have the bright toggle switches for the overdrive channel. So that is the Warren Haynes mod, if I'm not mistaken. On the previous video, the amp has a mid scoop mod for the clean channel, dubbed the SRV mod, and for this one it doesn't. It only has that, the WH mod. So yeah, at the back we have a duet of effects loop. So one is the original effects loop as per the original layout circuit. And the other one, there's it's a buffered effects loop where you can turn it on and off, and a speaker out. Yeah, that's about the amp. And going into the amp is my old friend. This is my Suhr Custom Classic, all straight up standard humbucker single. It's S-type guitar, and for those who wants to know, I do have a volume. Treble bleed in my volume knob, excuse me. So from the amp, from the guitar goes to the amp. From the amp goes into our closeback 212 closeback cabinet with WGS ET 65s in it, with one of the speakers is mic'd up with SM57 right in between of the cone and the paper on the grill. So from the mic goes into our interface and straight into Logic, and that's the settings, that's the guitar, that's the amp. And of course, today we are gonna dive more into the overdrive channel, because that is what this that's what this amp is intended for. Because when I see this amp, I only think about the drive channel. Personally for me. So we'll get into tweaking the knobs after this, and yeah. We'll start on the clean channel on the crunch mode, because that's why I like it, with the bright switch all the way to the up position. Yeah, so let's get on with it. That is the clean channel on the crunch mode, and I haven't changed anything except for the the level, the preamp gain, excuse me. So right now on the crunch mode, the normal channel, the clean channel, is at about 1 o'clock. So let's take a look. Oh, excuse me, the depth is at 9 o'clock. So because I like it there, so most probably I'm not going to change that. Maybe the presence, but the depth, I kind of like the low end to be just there, not too much. Yeah. So let's take a look at the OD channel. So the way I look at it, the way I hear it, it's the overdrive channel. It's kind of like a continuation of the normal channel. If let's say you put the crunch channel on full, so like this, so just, so here's the sound. That's a good enough crunch sound, right? So you take, let's say we go to the OD channel. So from right now the OD channel is at 9 o'clock, and this is how it sounds. See what I mean by continuation of that? So it just ups the level. So it just basically go to another level from the clean channel go to the overdrive. So right now let's try the EQ first. So I'm just gonna cut on the bass. So the bass right now is at about 10 o'clock, and this is where I like my EQs generally. So mid and treble both are at 2 o'clock, bass is at 10 o'clock. So this is where I like it generally. And presence is as well at maybe about 1 o'clock. And let's see how that sounds. Nice, chunky and thick. So let's up the gain a little bit more. So right now it's at 9 o'clock. Let's boost it up all the way to maybe about 11 o'clock right now. So yeah, let's see how that sounds. My goodness. So I like it there. Let's tweak the bright settings. So no. Before that, let's do this. I like my mids there. It's very upfront. Let's try back the treble all the way to 11 o'clock and see how that sound. let's bump up the presence all the way to 3 o'clock. And yeah. Okay, let's back it down all the way to 1 o'clock again. And this time around, let's boost the treble all the way to 3 o'clock. And the mids to about same as the bass. Let's do about 10 o'clock. And see how that sounds. So after that, I already turned down the treble to 12 o'clock, and the mids I went back into about 10 o'clock. Yes, but now we're gonna introduce this. The bright switch right now is at the lowest position, down position. That's the stop position, if I'm not mistaken. So right now, let's boost it up to the let's flick it into the middle position. Yes, there you go. So here's how it sounds. Alright, that's where I like it. Let's boost the overdrive a little bit more. Let's go into, yeah, why not? 2 o'clock. right, let's boost the bright all the way up. Let's go back down all the way. I'm gonna boost up the presence all the way to 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna turn down the treble all the way to 9 o'clock, and let's see how that sounds. Stop the bright all the way up. That's 12 o'clock. understand the appeal of the amp that inspired this amp. Oh my goodness, the amount of juice, the amount of sustain, it's incredible. It really reacts to your touch, and it's not that hard to make a note sustain. It's not. It's so easy to play, and amidst all those gain, there's a lot of clarity still. I hope I do get it translated to you guys out there, but yeah, from here in the room, it's so clear. Every single note is very clear, and yeah, it makes playing such a joy. Hence all the bumps and skids and whatever during my my act of indulgence just now. I do excuse me on that, because this amp is such a joy to play. And whoever is getting this amp, I really do envy you, because wow, I get it why the amp is like that. And well, that's the FAS 50, Fast 50. And on that note, folks, please do, if you have any questions, do direct them to nick@cherrytone.com. That's the email. And if you just want to check out want to browse through the catalog, or just want to check whatever amps that we have to offer, please do check it out at www.cherrytone.com. That's the website. Yes, folks, don't forget to comment, like, and share the video across your social media platform. Do subscribe to the channels as well. And wow, I am sweating. I mean, this room is cold, but wow, this amp did bring a lot of heat. Oh, maybe I order one for myself. Who knows? Well, folks, thank you so much for staying all the way to the end. This is Wan, your resident guitar player / amp tester. Calling it a day. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum and bye bye. Cheers, folks. See you next one.